Hello everyone, in this tutorial we are going to learn how to install and set up Visual Studio Code and some of its user interface basics. To download it, visit code.visualstudio.com and click on this drop-down menu and select one of the installers according to your platform, whether you have Mac, Windows or Linux. I'm not gonna download it because I already have it on my machine. So if you are following along, you can pause the video here and resume it once your download finishes. Now let's move to the installer and execute it. I have it on my desktop. Accept the agreement, click next. Now select the destination location where you intend to install VS Code. Click next, select the start menu folder. If you do not want to create a start menu folder, you can check this option and click next. Now we have got some additional tasks. If you need to create a desktop icon, you can check this option right here. And if you need to open a file in VS Code by right clicking on it, you can check this option. And for folder, check this option as well. Now add to path. If you need to learn more about paths, you can watch my video that is especially dedicated for paths. You can find a link in the description below. I'm gonna click next and install. Now VS Code will take a couple of seconds or a minute to install, and let me tell you that VS Code is very lightweight but very powerful source code editor. I think it's almost done and finish. Now it will launch it for you because the option was selected, and here it is. On the first launch, Visual Studio Code starts with this welcome page. It has some basic options: creating a new file, recent folders or projects that you are working on show up here, couple of helpful links, then customization and learning paths. I'll get back here in a while. Let me close that now. Then we have on the top this menu bar, and on the left this is activity bar, and in this activity bar we have a couple of options or features. Explorer, here you can see all of your files and folders that you're currently working on. Then we have this search option where you can search across your files, folders, project directories that you're currently working on. Then we have this source control and run and debug features. If you need to learn more about these two features, you can watch my separate video. Then we have this extensions icon. If you do not have any functionality in Visual Studio Code, you can search for an extension. For example, I use many extensions and one of them is bookmarks. Let me show it for you. Here it is. Let me close that. With this extension you can bookmark your code, and if you need to install it, you can install it by clicking on this button. I'm going to close it now, and now we have this little gear icon with a couple of commands. On the top we have command palette, and from here you can access all of the Visual Studio Code's functionality. For example, if you need to open a file, you can type that in here, open file, and it will show you some recently used commands and below the search suggestions. Now click on it and it will give you open file dialog box. Cancel. You can open command palette by view menu, command palette, and from this icon, command palette, and with a hotkey which is Control Command Shift P, and it will open it up for you. Now we have this status bar. If you have any issue in your code, it will give you a notification on this bottom left corner. Click on it and it will give you a couple of tabs: problems, output, terminal, debug console. Terminal is something you do not need to open command line interface in a separate window. You can do all of this stuff within this tab. It's an amazing Visual Studio Code's built-in feature. Let me close that. Alright guys, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.